Another choice that you have is to look for safe alternatives that are out there. Now, my company is Shaklee Corporation, and Shaklee's been in business for 50 years. And our product philosophy is develop products that improve the health of people, and they improve the health of the planet at the same time. And one of our original products was a product we call Basic H, which was one of the very first biodegradable, non-toxic cleaners that was introduced. And Basic H has been used by Jacques Cousteau in the Calypso. It's been in the Biosphere 2 project. It was selected as an official Earth Day product. It's been used by any number of environmental organizations because it's safe for you and it's safe for the planet at the same time. So about 9 months ago, we started this project to completely, and a lot of it was through Sloan's help too, to completely revamp our household line. I think the demons need to leave, yes. Let's just move them aside. And so we wanted to revamp our entire line and put it under the name Get Clean because we wanted to make sure that any product that carried that brand name was safe for you, safe for your home, and safe for the planet at the same time. So I'd like to share with you one of our amazing products, which is the great-grandchild of Basic H, which is Get Clean's Basic H Squared. Now this is a little unusual. You know, we're used to using ready-to-use products. This is a super-duper concentrate. It's non-toxic and natural formula. It's made from corn and coconut surfactants. Those are the cleaning agents in this particular product. And it's incredibly, incredibly concentrated. You can use this for literally thousands of uses in your home. It can be used on any washable surface. It's great at cutting grease and getting rid of dirt. You can use it on your floors, your walls, your car. You can use it to clean windows. Well, all over the place. But because it's a concentrate, it's a little hard for people to understand how to use it. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. And I'm actually going to have Sloan make some up. We're going to start with an all-purpose cleaner. And all she's going to do is add 1/4 teaspoon of our Basic H Squared formula. And she's going to make an all-purpose cleaner.
And Cindy, tell us why the concentrate is so important. You know, Earth Day is coming up, and everybody talks about what they can do for the planet. So while, you know, obviously, asthma and health-related issues are of key importance. Also, we all kind of want to know what we can do to be green. It's not just about being able to buy a Prius. Not everybody can do that. And, you know, a lot of people want to know, well, what can we do on an individual basis? And I think this is an extraordinary way to put your foot in the right direction on being green. And why don't you tell us what that really means?
So when you're making a concentrate, you use less water to make it. You use less energy to create it. There's less weight to ship as opposed to all the products, and I'll tell you how many products this bottle will make in just a second. You have less packaging waste. You actually generate less greenhouse gas emissions because you're only shipping one bottle as opposed to thousands of other bottles. So cumulatively, it makes an enormous difference. And this is a biodegradable formula, so it's very, very good for the planet at the same time. So what Sloan just made with this all-purpose cleaner is a cleaner that's non-toxic and natural. It's no harmful fumes, going to clean all sorts of stuff. And this bottle, if I converted the entire bottle to make ready-to-use all-purpose cleaner, make over 200 bottles of all-purpose cleaner. But the cool thing about this is I can use it for all sorts of stuff. So we're going to make a window cleaner next. And this window cleaner, to make it, Sloan's only going to add 2 drops to 16 ounces of water. And those 2 drops are going to make a window cleaner that has performance that's equivalent to Windex. And if I converted this entire bottle to make window cleaner, it would make over 5,000 ready-to-use bottles. So getting back to the whole subject of concentrates, you know, when you're making one product as opposed to 5,000 other products, it's much, much better for the planet all the way around. Less water, less energy, less shipping costs, and all sorts of reasons. So our company feels very, very strongly about using concentrates wherever possible because we want to leave a light footprint on the earth, and that's a big deal.
I don't think you necessarily really think about, okay, I'm using all these cleaning products, well, how much plastic did it take to create this, and where is it going?
The idea of using a concentrated product and not having to continue to dump all the containers was a very obvious way that I could help the environment. But what I didn't know and didn't think about was also the emissions from the transportation of those products to the shelves. And everything else, sort of the trickle-down effect.
I think it was a really great comment talking about the concentrate, buying things in concentrate, and the impact that has on not using all this transportation to get and bottling and packaging to get things to you. So I'm inspired by actually going for more concentrate.
If everybody did it, think of how huge that would be.
Well, what I'd like to do is give you a demonstration of one of the most difficult things to clean in a home, and that's soap scum. And people want really powerful products to do that. So I'm going to do a quick demonstration, and we're going to take the leading brand, and we actually created soap scum. Here you go. So this is going to be our challenge we're going to take on. And I'm going to have Sloan use the leading brand, and I'm going to use our Scour Off, which is a natural, non-toxic cleaning product. Now, to do this, before we get started, I'd like to have Sloan read this label. And I'm going to have her read a couple of things on the label. And, I think sometimes we ignore reading product labels. You want to read them and listen very carefully. Pay attention to what's on there, because these are warnings and requirements that are governed, that are dictated. So here we go.
Warning: for sensitive skin or prolonged use, wear gloves.
Okay, so here are your gloves.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. And
If person isn't breathing, call 911 or an ambulance. Then give artificial respiration, preferably mouth to mouth if possible.
so you
I'm not
probably
giving
need
you mouth to
you need
mouth.
protective gear here if we're going to use this one. All right. So we're going to create this out of the way. Okay. So this product, I'm actually going to use my hands because there's no harmful effect whatsoever. And we have to make sure that Sloan puts all the protective gear on, for sure.
How come I get this side of the demonstration?
Yeah, I'm just going to mix a little bit up on my hands.
I know this is how you clean your house.
All right. Okay, go ahead and spray yours and just keep it away from me.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. I'll just add a little water. And you can use sponges for this, but I just want to demonstrate this is very, very safe. So at the same time, let's wipe together. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the point of this is that there are natural, non-toxic choices out there that you can use that will get the job done, and you really want to make sure you've got the performance on the product. And again, when you look at the difference of what these labels are, and I'm going to actually just pass this around since cameras can't see, so you can read what this label says, and just compare these products, because it's just something that information is a wonderful thing. Women are so fabulous, because when we get information about a problem, we can mobilize and tell others about it. And this is such an important thing to tell your friends about, your family members about, because honestly, people just don't know about this subject. And this is information that people need to be aware of.
Just reading the back of that bottle, it says dial 911 and administer this, this and administer that. And I have in my house right now, and oh my goodness, it's the first thing that's going in the trash. I just did not know that type of issue. Scripting was written on a bottle that's in my house.
I guess what I look for most is performance. I definitely wanted to clean on the first try and not have to put too much effort into cleaning the surfaces that I'm trying to clean. But I think also it is important to us that it be healthy for us and not harm us in any way.